Magdalena, aka Mag Bay, is one magical place. Make sure you see the last episode to truly get to witness its beauty. After a handful of days with my favorite person in the world, exploring potential surf spots, hiking uncharted trails, deep belly laughs playing frisbee with the local kids, and helping local fishermen with supplies they needed, we felt our mission was accomplished. And as sad as it always is leaving an incredible place, it was time to keep sailing. Today we are picking up anchor in Bahia Magdalena and we'll be sailing, well, more like this, jiving back and forth, about 212 nautical miles, which will take us about 34 hours to get to Cabo San Lucas. So let's pick up anchor now and get going. So I'm just on watch here. We have pulled out at about 3:30 or 4, I'm not sure the time. I'm just at the bow, making sure there's no crab pots or any fish nets. Cruising out of Bahia Magdalena, heading to Cabo. Captain's doing an excellent job captaining. I'm up here, being an eagle eye. So far, we're looking good. That was very, very cold being at the bow, but we did not see one buoy. So the gentleman that scared me yesterday with the crab pots all across the channel, unforgivable. I want to put the kayak up in the engine room because the engine room's still warm.
Kayak? Hammock?
I mean hammock.
She's tired.
Okay, yeah, not kayak.
We
Hammock.
don't have a kayak anymore.
No, we don't have a kayak anymore. A hammock. That's what I meant. It is my favorite thing when all of a sudden the light starts to shine. You can start to see in front of you.
We're not blind anymore.
Yay!
I can see clearly now.
The little glimpse of the sunrise way off in the distance. I'm just trying to up the ante of my Spanish, but this is way too easy. Does anyone know how to skip all this?
El azúcar.
You can tell it's a little brighter over there. I've been kind of watching these clouds roll in, and I was telling Connor, I was like, is this our first squall? I didn't see that this was forecasted in the weather, and look at those clouds. And we just went from about like...
We're doing 8.2 knots right now.
Yeah, and we were doing like 12 knots of wind, and now it's like 20. Real quick. Game time. It's time to really sail.
Malvina just saw a turtle.
And dolphins, and a whale, but the whale was very far away.
Yay.
Thank goodness. And now the turtle, I'm so glad we didn't hit it. It swam right by us. I just took a nap. Feeling great.
We're doing we were just doing 7.4 knots.
And we've been jibing.
And we're jibe-ass turkeys today.
Jibe. That's it.
Adios.
It's gonna be a long night. The bobbing right to left, port to starboard was starting to get to us. Hello, not too much to say. We have been having a sail where we're just jabbing. We're gonna probably do double our mileage just because of all the jibes we had to do. And the waves are not in our favor, so it's very rolly. But on the bright side, I made some soup because it also got kind of cold. So we at least have some warm comfort food through this journey. How are you feeling, Connor? Defeated. He feels defeated because we have a whisker pole and we tried to use it and it didn't go very well. I don't think today is the day to try this because it's just super rolly and we were up on the deck just could not even keep our balance. So we're gonna save it for another day. We will figure it out like everything else that we keep failing at, but sometimes you gotta fail a million times to actually succeed, right? Please, someone say right. Connor, you're supposed to say right. Somebody, anybody, just please help us. We need someone that actually knows how to sail to come with us. Then you can teach us the ways. Right now, we're just like trial and error, trial and error. But hey, there's a sunset. What just happened, Connor?
I guess I can't tie a fishing knot. I tied a normal fishing knot that you would use for low test line, but that appears to not have worked on the high test. This 150-pound test. I've never used this high test line before, and it just came out. So I've been dragging that all day.
No wonder you didn't catch any fish. You win some, you lose some. Today we just Waddle loses. No winning.
I just went to sleep, and it's probably a good thing because she would be freaking out right now. Look at this. They're coming right at us. They're gonna hit us. Just kidding, that scale is on 36 miles. So they're about, whatever, 7 miles away. You can see right here too. They are right there. But you can see them on AIS. But you can't really see a radar signal, and I'm trying to figure this out because if if a boat doesn't have AIS, then we wouldn't really see anything except for that little tiny green dot, which isn't very significant. This is like a 70-foot long vessel. It's not a small boat. I just checked all the AIS data. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a light off way up in the distance. That's got to be them. Beautiful night. Nice bright moon following us too. Let's see if I can catch this on video. It keeps doing this. We'll see blanked out depth, and then it goes to 240, 120, and then like 24, 17, and it's super scary that we're gonna hit something. But I think it might just be a whale. But even then, that's still very scary. Of course, it won't happen when it's on film. Either way, even for it to be 140 right now, 132, this says it's 1,300 feet deep on the charts. So that's a little bit disconcerting. Just making some coffee. And we got everything on the gimbal because we're rocking. And I'm gonna make that up right now. Got my little French press in the pot here to keep it safe too while it's brewing. And sorry, I gotta be quiet because Malvina's sleeping still.
This for sure has probably been the toughest passage. Dead. How was your watch, Captain?
Pretty brutal. It was pretty short period swell out here, and we got some good wind, and then some bad wind, and then some good wind, and then some really bad wind. And now we're motoring. And since we're motoring, we're running the generator also. We're just making this a whole noisy boat. We're just gonna run the motor, the generator, and the water maker all in one. If we're gonna have noise, we might as well just suffer through it all at once. We kind of need to charge the batteries. It was pretty cloudy yesterday. We need to make some water. I kind of want to make water as much as possible while we're out here. This is going to be a little bit more fresh water and a little bit less salty, I believe. And I've heard that the Cia Cortez water is very salty. So I'm going to make it out here, try and top off those tanks before we get in there. And then hopefully we'll have enough wind to sail the last little bit and bring our morale up again. Because I don't like this. How was your non-watch?
Non-watch. Connor let me sleep a lot, but I didn't sleep that much. I was up until little after midnight, and then I went down, and then I pretty much slept till like 6 or 6:30, and just woke up. But like I said, he woke me up every hour. He's driving every hour. He just was like, you know what? Let's just really make things real great for Malvina to sleep. He was getting me back because I had to jibe once at midnight when his ship was supposed to be done. He was supposed to wake up and couldn't figure out how to wake him up, so I just jibed.
It worked.
It worked.
Surprised, I slept pretty well. I usually don't sleep very well. And last night I had the early sleep shift, which is super hard for me typically. And I must be getting used to this cruising lifestyle because I actually did catch a little bit of sleep.
Good job.
Just had to starfish on the bed because it was rolling you over every time. So if you spread your arms and legs as wide as possible, then the waves don't roll you over and you can catch a little bit of stability that way. That's my new discovery.
Or, ladies and gentlemen, you can just use a lee cloth. Totally up to you.
Starfish, lee cloth. Your call.
Connor trying the hand line. He's about to reel in a monster.
How about Kinda does it justice here. Of course it calms down as soon as I do it, I feel like. We just had waves breaking over the bow. We're getting crazy out here. We're doing 20 knots boat speed. No, we have 20 knots of wind though. And we're doing about 8 to 9 knots. Out of Bonito, we lost a lure. How much? 1 lure today. 2 lures today? We lost 2 lures today. Hey, we don't want to see any more of those any closer to the boat. That is, oh, he's putting on a show. That's all, folks. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Malvina giving you an update on the weather.
25 knots. We're going 9 knots. There are lots of waves. I am so ready to be in Cabo and jump in the water. We must be getting into Cabo. Because we got no land, and then much land. Okay, Connors.
Much land?
Much houses. I'm holding on to him because I almost am falling. Oh!
And then she's smashing my ribs into the side of the cockpit. It's nice.
It's nice. He likes to get his
We love it.
ribs smashed. Alright, where was I? Back to talking about land and no houses. No houses, a big hotel, and then a ton of things happening down there. We are just about to round the corner, meaning we have done about 1,000 nautical miles. This is the closest we've been to land, but we are just about to go around the corner. There's Pelican Rock, and I think if we hold this setting, we should be able to round it perfectly. There's a catamaran right in front of us, so we'll swoop around with it if the wind holds. We are trying to avoid jibing, but wow, we are very close. It may not look very close on the camera, but it seems very close. But we are in like 300 feet water. I cannot believe we have made it. Holy moly, look at all these people. I'm nervous. Ah! There's so much happening here. Oh my goodness.
She just said she's stressed out. I can't understand why. There's only a million folks and jet skis and all over the place. Just craziness, just pure mayhem out here.
Just running over tourists, no big deal.
All right, Captainita. There's a fellow cruiser though, that's a good sign. We're in the right area. Just past these mega yachts with a helicopter on it. Well, the benefit of a nice wind chop is that it outweighs all the jet ski chop that we would be experiencing. And the wind chop actually agrees with the way that we are pointed into the wind. So, you know, silver linings, right?
Happy, happy, happy.
Malvina's a happy girl.
I'm so happy. I don't even know. I can't even. I'm just so happy to relax. It was a rough go, like I've said many times, and I don't even know why. We were just trying to talk about that, and Connor says we just decided to go, and there was a lot of great wind, but there was also gnarly swell, and the swell was opposing us, and we were just rocking and rolling the whole time. I just felt like, yeah, I'm very thankful though that I do not get seasick. Silver lining.
She gets sea scared, just not seasick.
Yeah, my problem is I get really scared, and I've noticed that I'm getting worse throughout the years. I used to be like more of a badass snowboarder, fearless, and with sailing I get really nervous. So when we hit that gust of like 30 knots out here, and felt like we were gonna just completely dunk Alivo upside down, I got nervous and my heart starts racing, and then I don't know what to do. So I mostly look at Connor, and Connor probably hates that. I just look at him like a deer in the headlights. Tell me what to do! We made it though.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed sailing with us. Next up, time to jump in these warm waters, explore the streets of Cabo, find tacos so good they make us cry with joy. Then it's time to stock up and enjoy some time with friends before we continue on. If you love watching our videos and feel like contributing to our journey, here's our Venmo. Whether it's buying us a beer, maybe a honeymoon gift, or helping to contribute to beautifying Alivo, all donations are truly appreciated and are not taken lightly. Blessings, y'all, and thanks for watching.